Salut et bienvenue dans le 3e numéro de votre émission La Découverte. Ce soir, je reçois pour vous une jeune fille talentueuse et douée pour ce qu'elle fait. Mais avant de la présenter, j'aimerais bien dire merci à tous ceux-là qui avaient commenté et partagé notre vidéo. Et je tiens également à répondre à une question qui a été posée dans les commentaires, de savoir, je répète exactement la question, Maguy Ndaty wapi? Oui, vous avez raison de poser cette question et vous avez raison de savoir mutoyo azuana banda na bino na nzela ya ba émission. Bolobi que bolembi parce que bolobi bolembi ba émission oyo ezo memela bino loko mokote et bolembi au fait ba opportuniste ya internet, c'est ça les mots. Et alors nalingi na expliquer bino na bato nyonso oyo bazala ki pe na question wana, mais ils ont opté pour le silence. Yakoye ba Maguy Ndaty wapi? Maguy, c'est un fruit de l'Institut facultaire des sciences de l'information et de la communication, IFASIC en sigle, ex-ISTI. Maguy est de la promotion 98-99. Donc là, je vois quelques amis de la promotion. Zozo Kabouni, Rita Mvava, je vois Nati Lokole, je vois Jolie Kudichini. Et Maguy, je suis arrivée ici, au fait, déjà back home, au pays. J'ai fait mon stage professionnel à la radio et télévision congolaise RTNC. J'ai travaillé comme journaliste pour les journaux de la radio et télévision Raga. Je suis arrivée en Angleterre et j'ai commencé à réaliser des émissions en collaboration avec Paulin Mukendi, Face B, que je salue aussi. Et depuis 2002, je fais ce métier. Donc, bref, Maguy n'est pas une opportuniste. Maguy a un parcours avec ses métiers nobles, qui est le 4e pouvoir de la nation. Donc, c'était ça la réponse à votre préoccupation. Donc, faites-moi confiance et vous ne serez pas déçus. Alors, nous passons au sujet du jour. Je demande à mon caméraman, le régisseur, de me prendre un gros plan pour mon invité de ce soir. Une jeune fille qui a plein de talents, plein de passion et d'amour pour ce qu'elle fait. Hi.
Hi.
Est-ce que bato bazolando baki koyeba kombo ya ndeko na bango oto yambi lelo na émission?
So kombo na Ruth, Bizhiri, and I live in Birmingham.
Ruth Bizhiri. Na sepeli na ndenge oyambi invitation na biso.
Thank you for having me.
Pe o répondre nango positivement. Alors Ruth Bizhiri, tomoni yo na show na biso La Découverte, ezali show oyo ezosa la promotion ya ba talents, promotion ya ba ideas, businesses. Tomoni yo oye na show na biso, tolingi toyeba Ruth asalaka nini oyo eko permettre biso tosa la promotion na ye. Ruth asalaka nini?
So I am a makeup artist and a hairstylist. And I basically just do makeup for brides, weddings, parties, and I also do hair and make wigs and also sell hair. And yeah, I'm a qualified makeup artist because I've got my qualifications from college. And now I'm currently doing a degree in theatrical makeup, which is an advanced level of makeup, which is more television, movies, theaters. So that's what I'm currently doing right now.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Alors, tolingi toyeba parcours ya Ruth. Ruth abandi wapi na makambo oyo poti lelo place to komi na Ruth. Ruth lelo akomi makeup artist ya émission La Découverte. Parce que batu bayokaki bazombimona bazoyeba te, mais lelo nazo présenter binope officiellement na émission oyo Ruth Bizhiri ye mutu azali maquilleuse pe coiffeuse ya ndeko na bino oyo nazali oyo ya émission ya la découverte soki bozomona nga nazongenga nyonso ezali œuvre ya mwana na biso oyo bozomona lelo na plateau. Alors Ruth yebisa biso lelo tomoni yo awa lelo place okomi expliquer biso nanu ebandi wapi ti tokoma lelo.
So Ibaneki from when I was younger really, Ibaneka was suki like na bana kopi, ko linga basuki, ko kanasuki maboko. But the place where I can say started properly was year 9. And in year 9 is when I started doing hair properly. I was doing hair on my school friends and family. I was doing
so
hair.
So year 9 is about 13 ans, 14 ans.
Yeah, so 13, 14. That's when I can say I started doing hair, and I was charging £5 to do hair. And yeah, so I say that year 9 was when I started it. And it took off for me after I left school. So year 10 and year 11, it was just me doing makeup on my friends and family members, my mom, just doing makeup on people that I knew. And then I think in year 11, when I did want to start taking it seriously and study makeup at college, obviously my parents and, you know, Bandiko, my mom, papa, they were like, you're not gonna get far, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, problem day. I applied for health and social care at Sutton College. My first year at health and social care at Sutton College, and I thought because it's something, you know, you're helping others, you're doing nursing, so it's giving back to the community. So I think it hit me more when I wasn't enjoying. So you know when you're doing something you're not happy with it. That's how it felt like. You know, going college was just long, and I wasn't happy doing health and social care. And I think it hit me when I went to, we did work experience, and we needed work experience in order to advance into the other level. And they took us to Children's Hospital in Birmingham, and they took us to intensive care where, like, you know, the children are really poorly. And me wanting to be a pediatric nurse, working with babies, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I literally ran out and I started crying because I'm like a crybaby. And so my tutor, she was like, because she knew that I was doing hair and makeup, because before they accept you, they tell you like, what do you do? And, you know, they knew that I still like makeup and hair outside of college. So they were like, why don't you go and do what you actually like? Because it seems as if this is not what you want. And I said, yeah, like, I'm not happy. I don't like what I'm doing. It's just too emotional for me. So bango moko bakomelenga lettre to UCB. I didn't even apply for UCB, but bakomelenga lettre. They sent it to UCB. UCB contacted me. I did the application after they contacted me, and as soon as I went to UCB, they accepted me straight away. So the September of that year, I started UCB, and that's when I started to study hair and makeup. First, it was makeup and beauty. Yeah, so
ce qui nous comprendre bien, donc Ruth, beauty is your passion.
Definitely, yes.
Yes. Alors, est-ce que tokoyo koyeba, parce que munga na koyo kopé sa témoignage na yo, o nga na yebi pona yo, ça fait moi c'est depuis 2015 que ozo salanga make-up, que ozo salanga suki. Avant nazaki na coiffeuse na ngai, azaki jamaïcaine, mais na moni talent o ezaki kati na yo. J'ai dit mais pourquoi pas na supporter moi na o ya biso moko, na supporter et talent o moi na o ya biso azanango. Et depuis lors na koma na yo mutu muso atikala osanga maquillage était, donc ça dit que les hommes na penda ngo beza passion na yo. Alors to moni parcours na yo ndengo bandaki mwana mukieti lelo nengo komi. Est-ce que Ruth ou apprendre biloko nyoso zo sala o? Est-ce que ou apprendre yango internet ou apprendre yango na batu bazotala, ou bien au classe P et do ezo edo pe makasi pona ko apporter eloko moko o ezali et ko pesa yo spécialité signature ya Ruth Bizhiri?
I think the first person Onakuluba like I was working under her wing is like Delia Dalchi, a full-day salon in Birmingham, and she called me to work with her. So I think my skills when I started to work with her, because how she's doing makeup, and my skills were because I'm a visual learner, like I learn nakotala, so like sanga, that's how I learn. So I think when I was working at Delchi Salon, that's when I can say that na come at the niveau skills wise, because no so tala no yokola, and after I had left the salon, I had now brought back the skills that I got from the salon. I started to incorporate it with my clients and working from home. So I can say that by skills, Ibandaki firstly, Kosana Salon, that really built me up hard. I think the secondly was YouTube. YouTube was a very big thing because when I started to do makeup, everybody was doing makeup, everybody was doing hair on YouTube, and I think that I was picking up a lot of skills from them. And I practiced a lot on myself before and then I think YouTube was second, and thirdly it was college. But with college, they didn't actually teach me to do makeup. They taught me the professional side of it. So how to carry myself in industry, how to carry myself when I'm in a work field. You know, like before college, I wouldn't know how to set up a makeup table and how to clean my brushes and how to use like my lip glosses. Because if you remember, when I put the lip on you, I don't actually use the applicator. I get another one and use it on you and I throw it away. That's health and safety. So all of that, I wouldn't have known of it. I wouldn't have known it if I didn't go to college. So college. Donc moi mouké na bande ko ba donc il azo expliquer biso que musala na yazo sala ngo professionnellement. Donc azo tenir compte na ba circonstances nyonso ya hygiène, azo tenir compte na ndenge azo sala makambo. Ça dit que azo sangisa o yazo tanga na théorie nae na pratique nae. Donc pour nous comprendre musala moi na biso sala. OK, carry on Ruth. Merci beaucoup Ruth. Bon, avant to continuer l'isolo na biso na zo senga na Ray Muzinga a lancé moi quelques réalisations. Il y a Ruth, oh ya sala moi ba photo to mekampe kotala musala oyo moi na biso azo sala. Merci beaucoup Nawei, merci beaucoup. Bon moni musala oyo moi na biso azo sala. Tozo continuer Ruth. You okay? I'm okay.
Okay. Bon Ruth tango batu baloba ki na Ruth ke no musala ya suki parce que za musala moko batu ba mona ngo kanete za musala moko abiente, mais Ruth didn't give up.
Yeah.
Ruth alobi non ngai kaka yango. Alors, c'était quoi motivation? What was the motivation? Oui, c'est que malgré ba lobby, ba mi, ba famille, on ba lobby mérite à lobby té. Motivation c'est qui?
I think the Makota at the end goal, so I'm not looking like the barriers in Bosnia, not like where I can be like in 10, 15 years. So I think me wanting to reach that goal was my motivation to keep going because I knew at some point I was going to get somewhere. I just couldn't give up. But I think my end goal was one of my motivations. Another motivation was my friends. Like my friends could see that you're good at what you do, you're good at makeup, just keep going. Don't care about what people say. It was a bit hard to convince my mom, but after a while she got used to it. Same with my dad. And then I think eventually everybody just started to get in, and that's when I started to get the push to continue doing what I'm doing.
Yo, can you just list us exactly the types of makeup Ruth Bizhiri asalaka. Comme ça, bandeko bazolanda obayeba exactement mais make-up nini oyo Ruth asalaka. Et puis osalaka ngo ndenge nini est-ce que ozaka pepo ba misusu basalaka make-up na hair basangisi est-ce que do you provide something ezandenge nini mutu fwa yande nini ayana biloko na ye mutu fwa yande ka na mbongo na ye mais quand peut expliquer bato bazolanda.
So with makeup, there's obviously loads of makeup, and there's still new makeup coming out till this day. There's obviously, you've got the full glam sometimes. You've got natural makeup, we've got drag makeup, we've got period makeup. Period makeup is more of like your 1980s, your 60s, your 50s makeup. Those type of makeup is also a skill that we learn at uni and at college. We've got drag makeup, that's more of theatre. We've got theatre makeup as well. We've got obviously wedding makeup. Wedding makeup's totally different from how you do makeup on another person. We've got makeup to turning people to look different, making them old. That's also a form of makeup because you use the colors, makeup palettes. So yeah, there's many types. In terms of how I do it, so I do provide both services, makeup and hair. I am also qualified as a beautician, but obviously due to me working from home, I can't physically provide like, the facials for my clients because there's just not enough space at home. But yeah, so I do provide hair if a client does wanted to get their hair done and they wanted me to provide the hair, then I will definitely provide hair. With makeup, I provide everything, makeup, foundation, lashes, everything. So the client just comes with their money to get the service. Same with hair. When it comes to brides, I offer trials. So I do makeup trials to see how the makeup could look on the day. If there's anything they want me to change on the trial, then we can make that change on the same day. So whatever we've done on that day, that's exactly the same makeup we're going to do on the wedding day. And I do this with clients who may not know me. I do it with clients from other cities that will come just to make sure that the look is what they get on the day. Yeah, that's it really.
Est-ce que naba client na yo? Est-ce que vous appelez ba cliente mingi Congolese ou mix ba client na yo category?
Yeah, I'll say I think I will say that I've got more outside Congolese clients only because of obviously my friends and the uni I go to, and yeah, I'll say that I do have more clients outside of my Congolese community, but I will say it's the same, really.
Question à tout le monde, la biso bakilia nae, au fait bakiliante nae, baza catégorie nini, bikolo nini n'a expliqué, bande kona biso baza mukie, libanda ya communauté na biso nde baza ebele. Benga nazali koloba kosenga na communauté na biso ba mama, bande kona biso nyoso ya basi. Mwana oaza mwana biso, azo sala musala kitoko. Azo sala pena musala na ye kitoko, to support ye, to supporter ba kocha numéro na ye, azo sala musala kitoko. To yebi na biso, to za na ba maquilleuse na biso, to za na ba coiffeuse na biso, mais musala mwana azo sala, il faut to supporter. Vraiment to tika eloko ya ndeko na yo, azane eloko, ya bien, azo sala eloko ya bien, kotika eka ka otenga na sesaka e papa jamaïcaine, tenga na sesaka, non, mwana na biso ye. Eza ndenge moko meme na biloko akolia toza na shop na biso ya munene papi blessing market me yo ndeko na ngai okotika shop ndeko na yo okei ko sombe pa ya chinois pona nini biloko yo fo esila na communauté na biso raison pour laquelle bomoni ba émission oyo ezali émission tozongela communauté tozonga na kati ya communauté to supporter ba oyo bazali na ba business ba oyo bazosala makambo na kati ya communauté to supporter bango. Pourquoi est-ce que ngala kotika mwana oyo ndeko na nga nakende kopekisa kokota mbongo epa ya mutu mususu. Donc na ngwana nde tozo senga na bino nyonso bozolanda ngai ba mama ba jeune fille ndeko na bino yeyo mwana na bino yeyo moninga na bino yeyo azosala nyonso. Boko mona ba image boko mona ba photo boko mona ba video ya musala oyo azali kosala. Alors, Ruth, tu as dit que au passé, bâton au nyonso, tu passé all this hard time everyone is going through because of COVID-19. So, how did you manage with this one and with your job during this difficult time? How did you manage?
I'll say the first lockdown was, I think when I went into the first lockdown, it was me finding a way to still make money during lockdown. So I was accepting like wigs and making loads and loads and loads of wigs during lockdown. I will say that it has been difficult because I did start my hair business last year in February and then we went in lockdown in March. So it was a big, like, I want to say like barrier for me because shipping was really hard, trying to get hair in, you know, like a lot of hair buyers or hair business owners, we all get our lace fronts from North Korea and their borders have been shut. So like our vendors, they're very short on they're very limited on their stock of hair. And it's like you're trying to get a certain type of hair, but you can't get it because they don't have it. So you have to wait for them to wait on their vendor. And yeah, I think in terms of starting my hair business and selling hair, that's been hit hard. I think the first lockdown I went into a frame of mind of if I sell bongo ways to make money because I went and that my features at the you know, it's about kosala picnic, kosala sala picnic basuki. Then I about client moko bazo sasuki, but you know, ba client ba maquillage bazaki take. But quand le bima qui lockdown the first one, obviously it was just everybody doing the weddings, makeup, trying to get everything done. So I was really busy when we did come out and then we went back in lockdown. But the second, third lockdown wasn't too bad because we were still allowed to go out, but not everything was open. So I was managing. But I think the first lockdown I was a bit stressed out because I still wanted to maintain. I wasn't adapting to the situation we got into, so that's why I think I got a bit stressed. So this time when we went into lockdown, I told myself that I'm not going to do what I did last lockdown, and I'm going to take this time to rebrand, to focus on myself, to look at my business and see where can I make myself better, and to basically just reevaluate and tell myself like, where am I actually going? Like, est-ce que non continue à faire le maquillage everywhere tout non linga established na place moko. So the more I'm getting older, the more I comprehend that I want to be more. I'm leaning more kusala ba marié, kusala ba basuki. That's where I want my profession to be. I think the older I'm getting, I'm not thinking about maquiller, but I think I want to be established.
Olingi vraiment aussi spécialisé au vendre vraiment na maquillage, au vendre sa maquillage ba marié en fait.
Okay. So I think this lockdown has been a blessing in disguise because na lockdown on a profité na booker a lesson online. Nazo tala ba stylist ba Londres ba Bizhiri ndenge ba basala ba suki na ba ya ba marié ngapi na sombe mwana booking na ngamoko and nazo yokola pena ba. So I'll say that this lockdown is me just rebranding my business, like trying to figure out new makeup to use to add into my kit. So like I've used new makeup on new and I'm loving it. And yeah, I think I've put my hair on hold because it's just not the time to think about it right now. But I'm just focusing on me more and just looking for ways to better myself really. So I think I'm doing a lot of makeup more, trying new eyeshadows that I don't usually do. But my main focus is learning how to pick up new skills for bridal hair. That's my main focus.
Yeah. Na so rappelé bino là-bas au balingi par exemple comme on a plus ba réalisation ya Ruth. Donc ba o boko kota la na Facebook na Instagram donc azali business na comme on a azali DolledbyRuth. One is a combo business na e. Soki olingo mona susu biloko mususu ya ebele ko kasoko koti kuna okomona vraiment musala oyo mwana na biso azosala. Ruth, sikoyo ba condition ya misala. Condition in which condition are you working? So you've got your own salon or you are working from home. How do you manage? So if people want to fund you or just want to know, ozo travailler, ozo sala wapi nandaku, oza na place na yo na salon.
Yeah, so na sala nandaku, mama pisa na salon ya sala manger. and actually kitchen and some maquillage one. So yes, I do work from home. Obviously finding me, you can find me on Instagram because that's my main business page. But yeah, no sana ndako na salon really na salon manger.
Vraiment nazo senga na chairman ya UK French community Papa Jacques Matensi batala yangoyo botala mwano une si jeune fille akokaki na yepe ko sala makamsusu me botala vraiment passion oaza nango pona musala na ye soki moye ko kozala na kendaki place asaka musala boko tala mwa vidéo ya mukie na zwaki na ba condition nini mwana biso azo travailler vraiment soki moye ko ki kozala ya ko aider parce que bino bozali bato bozo aider communauté ya ko aider mwana oyo bola kisa nzela oyo ko ko trouver place moko à travailler parce que nandaku surtout na baton oyo bino moko boyebi bato belé bazo linga bato nandaku te mais musala na ye eza musala ya bato mais les conditions dans lesquelles azo travailler eza vraiment malamuté ceux qui moyen ko kozala ya ko aider bato ya ko aider bango vraiment papa Jacques na sengi na yo na ba collaborateur na bino nyonso botala ka oyo parce que émission oyo objectif nango yango c'est promouvoir alors biso to yé to memeli bino ka to pesi bino yango bomeka ko examiner yango s'il y a lieu ya ko aider please bo hésiter te azana talent azape na volonté na eloko na ye bolingo na eloko na ye azo sala yango na sengi na bino botala moi vidéo oyo ya place Ruth azo travailler et vous comprendre que ce n'est pas une tâche facile pour naye asa vraiment na besoin il y a aide alors Ruth to comprendre que ma condition ozo travailler nango eza penda oyo lingité est-ce que Ruth na mutu na ye Ruth na ndenge ya ambition na ye na ndenge ya vision ya Ruth en fait to le la vision ya Ruth penda amimonaka na salon nini na place nini ya ko installer business na ye o vision Ruth azana na mutu na ye.
Maybe like I think the main thing is to definitely establish my business, just put a mark, a stamp. I do want to do a lot of traveling with my work because last year it was going to happen, but because of lockdown, everything was cancelled. But I was getting bookings from like Europe, Paris, Belgique, Maguy. So I really wanted to do that. Could travel and Maguy. I really wanted to do that. But I think I'll say after uni, my main thing for me is to freelance work, so to work for myself, to travel with my work. I definitely want to do that, travel and work at the same time, so go different places and do makeup elsewhere. And I think after I'm done traveling, I do definitely want to be like a teacher. But I think because I'm going to be a freelance worker and I'm going to be traveling, a salon isn't ideal for me. I think a studio would be perfect. The studio would be perfect because I can have all my things in one place. If I do have clients, I can bring them to my studio. We do makeup and hair. And if I do need to fly out or go somewhere and travel, I can lock it up and know that when I do come back, my stuff will be there. So I think the studio is one thing, is one of many things that I want to do for my business. But another passion of me is I do like teaching. I do like to show people how to do makeup and how to do hair, but that's probably when I'm older and I'm tired of traveling. So I'll probably teach, yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's great. Alors, Ruth, na musala ozosala, musala nyonso, ezala na obstacle, ezala na ba difficulté. Na yebi ke olingi musala na omingi. You do really love your job. It's really your passion. Alors, na linga yeba ba difficulté nini yokutana nango, obstacle nini yokutana nango na métier oyo na musala oyo kona.
One thing I will say is obviously backing, because when you're working on social media, it's about to me also do about a message and they want a service from me or like I don't know, 60% of my clients Oba yapananga na yeba ba utu kuna kana social media but in America that's in about pay address and baya and then to come up with a camera after that but I think the one I would say it's a blessing but it's also scary because you don't know was mudati no misa cause I'm my baby cause I'm my baby your PC address and so I think that part elmoke bangi sanga I have had clients or do a budget keeping mom care Ubiba ikibaile pina ndaku kufinga kuswana libanda ndaku kuna boy kusanga pawasuki so that I could say that is a barrier for me something that obviously working from home is dangerous because I'm not the only one living there there's also people that I live with so I think knowing what people to bring into the house I think that's a barrier I think trust is a big thing because maybe feels like but yeah so I think that's happened twice but that's one I'll say and I think two so yeah you're not knowing by clients that's a scary thing for me
est-ce qu'il arrivera pas mutoyer au salier ça arrive incompréhension boyo kana kité client a sengi yo salanga boye yo salindenge mususu et après epesi discussion ko swana
yeah it happens definitely
siko yo lo bagate how do you handle it ndenge nini tu arrives à
one thing like you comprendre having a business is like client yo so te to mbongo nyo ste ba présenter au fondima because bambongo mususu to ba client mususu ba ko yile ba olongolo kimia and for me like growing up now being an adult understanding that I don't say yes to everybody and the only reason why I don't say yes I have to protect my business I have to protect where I'm working boundaries have to be put in place I've learned to say no before I'm like okay and I'm being mature and I'm understanding how to handle my business and I'm being able to say no when I need to say no obviously it compensates like a client like osali peri boy bambalinga ki boy but faso ba like yongom so se plain and for me the way I deal with it some people may not deal with it this way but I would rather not do your hair again just for my peace and for your peace so you can go somewhere else somebody else can do it for you properly and I can know that okay I'm no longer having this client because she's not going to make my work difficult so yeah it has happened and it hasn't happened with random people just between me and my friends and we've not and obviously sometimes when you mix friendship and business it doesn't work so you just have to take it apart so yeah that's happened before but apart from that I can say that 99.9% of the time I've been okay in terms of my business I think good. barrier could be I don't know you have your up and downs in business. Some days you're busy, some days you're not. So I guess, yeah.
Ruth, Shoki Balobi to bandela mukili. That they are asking us to go back 15 years, 10 years back ago. And then, batuni susu Ruth. Ruth, olingo salani na vie. Ruth akopona kaka beauty to Ruth. If we have to go back.
If I was to go back and I don't know where I didn't know where I would be now, I think I wouldn't choose makeup. Only because of oil, makeup. I wouldn't have chosen makeup. I would have done something else. But if I was to go back to my younger self 10 years ago, I would definitely tell my younger Ruth to choose makeup, do it. Don't listen to what nobody says. Definitely, yeah.
Donc, makeup.
Yes, it's my baby.
Makeup is my baby, Ruth. Okay. Alors, Ruth, nazo sengana yo. Tala bandeko ba Holanda yo. Tala Papa Nabiso, président Oyazali pe sponsor officiel il y a émission ou la découverte. UK French Community. Ruth ozane loko nini. Message nini ozanango. Pona koyebisa bandeko na biso nyonso ba Holanda yo. Peu particulièrement na Monsieur Jacques Matinsi. oyo aza prêt ya ko aider yo na makambo na ozo sala. Tala bango pesa bango message na yo.
So first I want to thank you for having me on this show. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to showcase my my skills and my business. And I definitely want to say that that in our Congolese community, you know, another Kalanga motive no sala makeup and hair, but everybody.
Te oza mote lelo za yo. Lelo za Ruth, donc yo lo ba pona Ruth.
Okay, so
yeah.
Definitely support the young Congolese community coming up with businesses and makeup and hair, because we are the future of the Congolese community. We are the ones that are going to take, you know, our community to another level, because I guess we're more ambitious. What's the word? There's more like resource. We were able to get up and go and travel and look and network with people. So I'll say that as a Congolese community, support is a big thing. When you support us, you give us more, you know, vim and push to go higher, to aim higher, because we always want to be better than the other generation. And that's how it's always going to be. There's not going to be one generation that's been perfect no matter all the time. So definitely that's one thing. Support is a big thing.
Donc Ruth a besoin de support pour na set down business na ye.
Definitely, yeah.
Ok, je crois bandeko bazo landa bazo noter. Alors Ruth, to komi ko koma na suka ya émission na biso ya show na biso lelo. Nalingi otala caméra nanga. Nazo tindo kaka tala caméra nanga Ruth. Nalingi from the bottom of your heart. E utana motema na yo. I would like to give you the opportunity to thank just 3 people.
Okay.
Not in your life, Ruth Bizhiri life, but in DolledbyRuth business life. If you have to thank only 3 people, please can you look at my camera and thank those 3 people, please, for me.
I think can like people be a lot of people in one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the first person, big person I would say is thank you to God. I feel like when I started to incorporate God into my business, everything was just flowing. Like everything I've ever wanted my business to be, when I incorporated God, God made it just everything I asked him to do my business. He does it for me. I pray and he's like, okay, you know, he'll give me directions and then do this, do that. And it just works. It's just perfect when it's with God. So God is my first person for me to say thank you to. Secondly, I'll definitely say thank you to my family and friends. They push me, they give me their faces, I do their makeup and they walk around, and that's how my name gets around. So definitely my family and friends. And thirdly, I don't know if people know Delia, but I'll say Delia really helped me go because so I'll definitely say thank you, Dalchi, for helping me kickstart my career in makeup and hair. And yeah, those are the 3 people that I think I should say thank you to, definitely.
That's good. Thank you very much, Ruth.
Thank you.
Oui, chers internautes, to komi na suka ya lisolo na biso, bolandi moi na biso, ndenge alobi na biso, ndenge a passé message na ye awa. Donc, toza vraiment, tokoyo koloba ke toza de cœur na ye, o nyonso ayoki aza touché, eloko nga na osenga kaka eza ke to soutenir ya biso, consommons congolais. Na sens nini que au lieu kende kopesa mbongo to ya ko soutenir mwana boyoki azoluka studio, azoluka ba matériel nyoso tuana ezosenga mbongo. Alors soki biso nyoso, en fait biso nyoso, c'est une façon de parler, mais soki to soutenir ye akoka ko réaliser makambo oyo ye alingi kosala na vie na ye eza passion na ye eza eloko oyo ye aponi. Alors biso en tant que communauté to supporter ye tozala sima na ye to komi na suka mama tokoki ko passer te sans ko pesa merci na bato nyonso po bazo supporter émission oyo d'une manière ou d'une autre. Donc sponsor officiel UK FC oye kamami na papa Jacques Matensi na bosanité les coachs Ndaty bato oyo nyonso babanda ko supporter ngai depuis na banda ba émission ezala na Londres ezala na Birmingham peut besoin continuer. Alors là je vois Malou Dikao, je vois Justin Kasomba, Elo Deomo, Willy Mazele, Maminzala, Alain Mungul. Vraiment, Boza Ebele, Monsieur Papi Kouli, Papa Nana, Kid Kabenga, Tonton Douami, Alain Mwanga, Oyo Nyonso Bobanda na émission Oyo. Depuis, Nazo Senga na bino, Boyebi parcours, il y a émission Oyo, Boyebi parcours, il y a conception, il y a ndeko na bino, O Azali Lelo, na banda kuna bino, na nzela ya internet. Nazo kusenga na bino, Bo banda ko continuer, Bo partager. Émission ezali émission nanga, eza émission na yo, eza émission na biso. Eza émission ya mutu mokote, c'est pour la promotion de la communauté africaine en général et la communauté congolaise en particulier. Parce que la charité, bien ordonnée, commence par soi-même. Yango tozo pousser bandeko na biso, yo moni ke ozana idée ya bien, o moni ke ozana business ya bien, o moni ke ozana même culture, au lingo partager culture congolaise, on a maîtrise moko na aspect moko ya culture na biso, émission o ezali yango. Toujours promouvoir mutu nyonso, ezala mwana, ozala mukolo, nyonso tozali ko promouvoir parce que toningi communauté na biso etelema, toningi to telemisa communauté na biso, toningi to bima, toningi pe lelo bazo tanga ba communauté oyo ezo sala makambo na bamboko, bazo tanga pe communauté congolaise. Alors ekozala kana ba effort nanga mokote na effort na biso nyonso. Na nzela ya ko soutenir émission oyo, na nzela ko soutenir ba projet ya émission oyo, nde tokokoma bisika oyo tozolinga tokoma. Alors émission oyo bandeko eza émission internet. Donc ceux qui bozo partager te ekokoma te parce que eza émission ya télévision te, eza émission ya internet. Alors nazo senga na bino oyo bolingi bokoma ba fan top shares batu oyo bazali ko share émission oyo déjà jusque là toza quand même na bandeko oyo bazo share émission oyo sans vraiment donc ceux qui ba bandi ko share yomoko ekamwisi yo na bengi bango ba top fan shares. Donc Mirambeka merci beaucoup na musalo zo sala ya ko share ba vidéo oyo. Fanny Boulankete, Esther Ndaty, Feza Kiese, Dieu merci Kenge, Boza Ebele, Linda Loposondwami, Boza tellement Ebele, nazo senga, soki bolingi bokota Ebele, pour na ko share, parce qu'il faut to kabola, en fait, partager l'émission, partager les programmes, ndeboye, message nyonso eko komela ndeko na biso, omoni émission, kota la te ke onanya leki. Ote oyo te ndeko na ngai. Please. To simbana loboko. Poto kende liboso. Yango bomoni émission conception ya émission oyo. Yango wana la découverte. Ezali émission ya promotion. Toko promouvoir. Mutu nyonso. Yo place au vandi kolobate ke yo. Eske nga ba soki yo moni ke ozana likambo. Yako kabola na communauté. Plateau oyo ezali ya mutu nyonso. Mutu nyonso aza. Donc, toute personne est la bienvenue na émission Oyo, na plateau Oyo. Comme je le répète, que c'est notre émission, c'est votre émission, c'est l'émission de la communauté. Merci beaucoup, na attention na bino. Merci beaucoup na bino lisusu ba Oyo, beaucoup partager, pe beaucoup commenter lisusu vidéo Oyo. Merci beaucoup. Na invité nangai Ruth Bizhiri, DolledbyRuth. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.